so we are going to be putting the remote collar on Daisy. Make sure that her fur is combed out of the way with your fingers. So you want to make sure that the collar is nice and high on her neck. Then you want to comb the hair out of the way. And you want to snap the little clip together. So if she were to look down, you can see that it is snapped and all the hair is out of the way. Just to get a little close up, you can see that it is nice and high on her neck, right behind her ears. Then what you're gonna do is make sure that her slip collar goes above the remote collar. Nice and high. And this tab right here, you're going to push like this and slide it down nice and snug, allowing 1 or 2 fingers in between to make sure it's nice and high and snug so that it sits on top of her neck and not underneath. That is how you're gonna put on Daisy's collar. Sit. So now that I've shown you how to put her collars on, we are going to put on her in-training vest. She should wear this a lot when she's working on training. If she's just having free time, she should not be wearing this vest. This vest means we're working and you need to pay attention to me. Good job. So we unclip the vest. We put her leash through the front. We slide her head through. Then, stand up a little bit, there you go. We put her paw through, good job. And then we bring it around to the other elbow and clip it through. So this vest needs to mean that you're in working mode and you need to pay attention to me. So first we're gonna be going over loose leash walking. She needs to walk on our left-hand side. She shouldn't get too distracted by people. If she does, give her a correction because it's time for her to pay attention to what I'm doing. Good girl. So when you start walking, she's on your left-hand side, heel. Good job, good heel. We're also gonna work on door manners, but she should hang out a little bit behind you. Down. And when you stop, you can either have her sit or lay down at your feet. We worked heavily on having her lay at our feet to be a comfort to the person who's walking her. Free, heel. So when we talk about door manners, we just want to make sure that she sits at the door. Heel. Sit. Good job. Free. Heel. Heel. So she can either sit or lay down at the door. It does not matter. When you stop, she needs to stop with you. Good girl. And be paying attention to you. So it is important to have treats on you in public. Bingo, you're okay. It's important to have treats with you in public to reinforce this behavior with a new person because she knows all of this with me. Now we need to make sure she knows it with you. So the next couple of commands I'm going to show you are going to be without her vest on because she's not going to be working. She's just going to be fun training. So we're going to go over place and recall next. Good girl. Good girl. Free. Good job. Good girl. All right, so the next command we're going to be going over is come when I call you. So you want to make sure that you have the remote around your neck in case you need to use it to, again, correct her for not listening. No correction command. So when you're practicing recall like we did at the park, you want to make sure you have a long leash on her just in case she gets distracted. So I'm going to try and get her away from me to show you what it should look like. This is the only command that you should say her name in front of. The other commands you can just say as a flat out command. Free. Free. Go say hi to Vito. Free. free. I'm gonna get a toy to distract her because she's really paying attention right now, which is fine, but I do want her to go away from me. Daisy, come. Good girl. Sit. Good job. So, I stepped a little bit out of frame there. Free. I'll try and do better next time. What you want to do is back up as she's running to you. Free. Go get the toy. Free. Daisy, come. Good girl. So you're backing up, sit, you reel in the leash, you ask her to sit, and then you reward. Good girl. Next, we're going to work on place. Free. So I'm going to bring this bed, put it right down here, place. Good job. Place. I'm going to get this leash out of the way. Now in the house, you don't have to have her long leash on. You can just have her purple slip collar on or whatever color you choose. Because in the house, you're not going to have big distractions, so you don't really have to have the full leash on her. So her job on place is similar to down, just stay on there and don't get off until we tell you free. She can sit, she can lay there, she can scratch, she can do whatever she wants. She just can't chew on the bed, she can't vocalize, and she can't get off unless she's told free. If she breaks any of these rules, just no, and correction with the button, and possibly the slip collar as well. So her job is to stay on place, no matter what happens around her. Place. Place. Good girl, I know you like your toys. Place. So her vest isn't on, so she's not working, but she is still training. Place. It's always helpful to give her little reminders of place, just in case she gets confused. Good girl. Place. Good job. Place. Good place. To free her off the bed, you want to go back to the bed, grab her slip collar, turn it to the back of her neck so it's on top, and tell her to free, and release her from the bed. Good job. Sit. Good girl. Sit. 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 Good girl. Free. Sit. Good girl. Heel. Free. Free. Heel. Relax your arm. Good. You can hold a little bit tighter on her leash. There you go, and then relax. Good. So she should stay next to you. So go ahead and look in front of you. There you go. You can feel the pressure from the leash if she's not where she should be, and that's when you can correct.
So when you turn into you don't need to say heel.
Right, just when you turn to your right is when you say heel. So go ahead and change your pace. Go fast, slow, change direction.
Heel.
Good job.
Heel.
When I'm not here, it'll be a little bit easier because she's wondering why I'm recording her
Right.
and not walking.
Heel.
Good job. When you do your next roundabout, let's do some door manners.
Heel. Heel. She's looking for you like that.
And that's understandable. The last 4 weeks, we were buddy-buddy.
Right. I think you had her as long as we had her.
Right. Very close. So,
Open the door.
yep.
You say down?
You can say sit or down, whatever works. I tell her sit, but if she lays down, that's totally fine.
That's what I was doing, and she always did that. Right off the bat, she'd sit and then she'd lay down.
And that's fine.
Move to the back door.
Yep. So remind her down and then open the door and walk through it. Nope. Correct with the button. Go ahead and put her back into the same spot. There you go.
Sit. Down. Stay.
Good. It's okay, mistakes happen. That's why we have the button. Good job. And then when you're ready, you can tell her free to go through the door.
Free. Free.
Take a step towards her and kind of like free, like this.
Free, Danny.
If she's having trouble, go back. You don't have to buzz her for free. So go back to her and tell her free and walk through the door with her.
Free.
And walk. Free and walk. There you go. Good job.
I was buzzing her.